Hello, this is the ASMR Medic. I hope you're well. We're continuing with the library, as well as later on we're going to do a bit of ender pearl hunting, because I want to, now that we've explored the end a bit and we're going to get our brewing setup going, I want to at least start entertaining the idea of going and completing the game, actually, you know, killing the ender dragon and all that. I've had a couple of people say they'd be interested in seeing that, and I like to really put off this stuff because I'm really bad at the combat side of the game, so that's why it's taken up until now to do it. But you know, I'm starting to think, you know, I really do need an elytra. You can't really not kill the ender dragon, and also I really want a beacon. And ironically, for me to get a beacon, the easiest way would be to kill the ender dragon, so that I can then use the resulting end portal to do the wither hack, where you spawn the wither in the end below the unbreakable blocks on which the dragon spawns, I believe. It's a little bit that you can jump through to get back to the overworld. I think I've done it before. I'm not sure if I'm explaining the area or the process particularly well, but essentially you spawn the wither below it, and when it explodes, its head kind of gets trapped in this sort of 3x3 block above it, where there's sort of like a little gap. But it's the same way that you can do in the nether, and then in the ceiling of the nether, because the ceiling of the nether has a random, just like at bedrock, in the overworld there's a random assortment of bedrock. Just get a bit more of this. Yeah, there's a random assortment of bedrock, and there's a very specific combination of bedrock that in a 3x3 organisation, I believe, that you can spawn a wither underneath, which basically completely protects you. You can just go up, and as long as you don't get hit by the initial explosion, you take absolutely no damage from it at all. Bit of a cheat, I suppose, but for someone like me who hates the combat side, well, I wouldn't say hate, but maybe just inept. I'm just very inept at the combat side of the game. I also don't think it's very ASMR-ish. Cow is plodding around. Yeah, I just, it's not my bag, not my thing at all. So I'd rather make my life as easy as possible. So, in regards to doing the end dragon, is that something? Because I went into Nether in the last episode, didn't I? In episode 27. This is episode 28, by the way. I usually do say that, but not really that important. Is that something that you physically want to see, or should I just say, okay, well, I'm going to go do the ender dragon. I might show you me going in and then me getting the final blow or something. Or would you like me to do the whole thing in a kind of ASMR way? Like, just do it, and if it gets a bit loud or a bit not very relaxing, then that happens and whatever. Or should I do all of it and then upload a kind of non-ASMR styles, like mini episode, where I'm showing myself taking on the end dragon? Because I know that some people will want to see me do it, and I know that some people won't find it relaxing, me doing a load of combat. So it's up to you. If you have no preference, I think I'll probably just show bits of the fight that aren't really like I'll cut it up and edit it a lot, so that I'm not constantly showing me getting exploded by or dive bombed by the ender dragon. You know, I'll kind of split it up kind of creatively, I suppose. We have to deal with this now. I'm gonna need some more oak, I believe. I actually got so much oak, and I've already blasted my way through it. Actually, this shouldn't be too much. It's just the outside edge. I know, but I need to go up by 5, don't I? Or 6, really. to go get some more books as well. But yeah, let me know what you want from that fight, because I'll probably get all of the pearls that I need within this. If not this episode, I'll finish getting in the next one, which then means I'll be able to find the stronghold and fairly swiftly be able to fight the dragon. I want to get some potions like the falling potion, whatever that's called. What's it called? Feather falling potion. I don't know what it's called. It's like you use it, and whenever you like float down if you fall from a distance, so the dragon can blast you off the edge of one of those obsidian pillar things, and you'll be alright. You know, you're not going to take any fall damage. So I think even with feather falling 5 or whatever the highest one is, which one do I have? Feather falling 4. I think that might actually be the highest. Yeah, even with that, where are we? Let's go. One more. Yeah. Actually, we're too high. We need to do it by 2, don't we? Yeah, even with feather falling 4, if you fall off one of those pillars, I'm pretty sure you die. And if you don't die, you're at least on really low health. And that's another thing. I could do the fight and all that, but I'm fairly certain that one of the best ways to do it, correct me if I'm wrong, is to use a pumpkin head or something, so that, because I think when you're wearing one of these pumpkin heads, you can look directly at Enderman and they don't aggro to you, which obviously is one of the main things that I hate about the Ender Dragon fight, is that you're fighting this deadly dragon, but you're also having to stave off, or at least be worried about aggroing all the Endermen by looking at them funny. You know, they get annoyed if you look at them in the eye, and obviously you're constantly scanning the surroundings, looking for the dragon that's trying to kill you. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm not a massive fan of the Ender Dragon fight. I'm actually looking forward to it. I've never done it. I have to be honest, I've never done it, because the only times I've gotten to the stage in a save where I would need to go to the end to get the elytra. Is this thing going to let me down? It's been in my co-op save. I'm saying co-op. It's been on my sort of server with the ASMR technician, and he loves the combat side of he absolutely loves the combat side of, well, it's his main interest in the game, really. Yeah, the combat side of Minecraft. So he always does it. Not necessarily does it for me, but when he does it, I can just go to the end and the dragon's dead. So I've never really had the opportunity, really. Right, I'm gonna go collect some of this wood and I'll come back. So we're almost finished with this part. Just need to get around to that edge, and we are level with the east wing. Tempted just to bring it across a little bit, just to make a little bridge. If I can reach, I feel like I'm not going to be able to. Cool. Love this thing. God, it's so useful. I honestly don't know how I've lived without this before. Let's just quickly go down and sleep. Okay, so this can go across like this. I always feel like I'm gonna fall off it, but no, there we go. I'm just gonna put this here just so I can kind of move from wing to wing fairly easily. If I just have a look, well, let's put the roof on this side, shall we? This obviously needs a roof, and it will presumably come from like this. So this obviously needs to go up one by one more as well. So I need to take up the other side, the west wing also by one, and then the roof will fill in like a floor to the next level as well. See, this is the problem I had with building before, where I would not account for things. I'd build the whole thing. I wouldn't go for kind of floor by floor. I'd go, okay, so this is the first floor, the second floor, and then all of the space I'd end up filling in like one too low each time. Let's just make these are obviously all going to become planks. I think I'm going to need them all. We can get rid of that later. So yeah, let me fill this in. I'll come back when I'm completing that side as well, I think. So once again, the amount of resources was severely underestimated. Yeah, I've got a lot of trees planted there. I might have to go cut some more down. God, you always underestimate. I want to cut out the middle of this, I think, aren't I? Because so it's going to be these three, which goes to these three. Is that right? That seems like it's about right. Well, obviously the staircase will continue upwards, and that obviously is reflected on this side as well. So we need to cut those out. I think that's about right. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, that seems about right. 3, 3, 3, 3. Yep, I think that's right. Oh, maybe not. That one to there. Yeah. Yeah? I think so. Ooh, there's a creeper in there. Let's get him out. Don't want you blowing anything up. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Might have to light up the outside. He's obviously wandered in from somewhere. Not good. Let's go light stuff up, I think. Yeah, come on, let's light everything up. It's fairly certain this is... maybe not. Unless he wandered in from out here. Let's just light stuff up. Very, very important to have it all lit up nicely. Didn't want anything bad happening. I think this is quite cool though. You'd have a bridge up there and stuff. I mean, that's right at the top. That's up to that's a bridge on the 3rd level. I didn't realise. Yeah, that is right. Yep. Good. So, just trying to remember. Let's do one here. Just another small bridge. Then we'll do them out of wood. What am I doing? That's obviously not right. I'll just be kind of like there. Yeah. I'm not really sure what I want to do with the roof. So maybe some sort of circular thing. I think it's gonna have to be circular. I guess I could just follow these up, but I might look up some sort of design. They're really hard. They take a long time. I think I have to do it. I think I have to do a lot of it offline. Ooh. Have I done it one too bleeding low? Have I done it one too low? This goes 1, 2. This goes 1. Oh my god, I've done the ceiling too low. There's me saying that I'm glad I've like organised things so well. I've gone and done that. Right, let me sort this out. Right, there we go. Let's get all of these done. Just take that out as well. Like that. Cool. Maybe think that that's probably 1 too low as well, actually. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that this is going to have to come across. Yeah. What a surprise. Well, let's just take this one out. And then we can... Actually, that's... Yeah, I almost did it wrong there. There we go. It's weird when it's a kind of a length, and it's lengthways. It kind of you're gonna have to break each individual block unless there's some different way of doing it. I don't know. Let's actually cut all of these out as well. Boop. Maybe we can get the next staircase in. So we're not constantly going up and down. Oh yeah, we are. Because it feels like we're really high up. Maybe we could go into a basement on this one. I guess we could do a basement on both of them, really. We're all out of food. Got some apples, maybe we can just have those for now. I just need to start cooking up some of that beef. I think we are officially no longer vegan or vegetarian. In this save. Got any? Lovely, there we go. Let's make our own one. Some portable furnaces. Let's pop those just here. It's almost night time as well. I don't like this area, it's very mob heavy. Let's go sleep now, actually. Let's not risk it. Yeah, we'll cook up these chickens. We can have these to eat from now on. Obviously got so many chickens. It does feel a little bit cannibalistic eating chickens, given the server or the series love for them. But you know, we're horrible people, us humans. So there we go. That's my justification. Did they just continue to grow? I think they've capped out now. Need some more of these then, so we need some more stone. I think we have to go grab it from... Yeah, we're pretty much all out, aren't we? So let's go down here. I'm pretty sure I've got a reasonable amount of stone in my repository. It's not a bloody repository, is it? Oh no, we think we might have taken it out. Right, I think we're going to have to smelt up a whole new load. Have we got much more here? Well, I know we've got a bunch in the mine. We've got loads in the mine. We've actually got a fair amount up here, haven't we? In our boxes, I think we brought a bunch over. God, it's so strange how much resource it actually takes up. Yeah, let's go smelt all this lovely cobble up. But yeah, you kind of. I mean, I was thinking, the bottom of this is going to be out of stone. Okay, fine, sure, and we're going to have to make some smooth stone for this and this and this. But you never actually truly appreciate just how much resource it takes up. Let's take half out of that one. I think it's going to be able to quite manage all of that. Stack, lovely. Got no coal though. Yes, we do. Just take it all out. I think we just pop a bunch in there. Oh, lovely. We've got way more than we thought. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's our lucky day, guys. When we thought we were all out, we've got absolutely tons of the stuff. Just keeps on coming, boys. Just keeps on coming. We got any more then? I fear not. Our luck has run out. Okay. Just gonna take a little bit of this. No, I'm not. I'll leave it there. Perfect. That should tide us over just for now, because we actually only need a bit of smooth stone for the staircases, which use these stone slabs, of course. I actually don't like these beams at all. I'm gonna take these out. I think they look really horrible. We can obviously use some sort of fencing if we truly want some sort of support looking thing, but that on its own actually looks quite nice and simplistic. I think there might be a better way of doing it, but to be honest I think it looks quite nice. So let's get this spruce beam going all the way through up through the centre of the building. So that's also going to go way up. We'll do one on the other side as well. Let's get this. Got some of those chickens. Lovely. So we need to make. I don't think we'll need too much, will we? Oh, that's certainly going to be enough. Certainly. So. Yeah, that's alright. Not the easiest to walk up. Ooh, I think we've put that in the wrong place actually. Oh no, I think we have to do it like that, otherwise it can't. Not going to use an axe for that, are you, mate? Yeah, I think we just have to do it like that, don't we? Don't think there's actually any way of avoiding that. It's a little bit annoying. But that's life. And we're going to take that all the way up to the second floor. I guess I could do it all the way up to the top of the amount of spruce I've put in. Yeah, I guess we could do that. We may as well put the stairs in before. These really simple stairs. Maybe slightly boring. That's the only thing I don't like about these, is that they maybe aren't perfect in terms of aesthetics. But again, this is meant to be not necessarily like a functional library, because there isn't really a functional library in Minecraft, is there? Bloody hell, how many times am I going to do that? I mean, this one actually is functional because it actually has a purpose, but strictly speaking, libraries aren't really a thing in Minecraft. Like, you can't really do anything with it other than just it being for looks. Let's go. This is quite cool actually. I like this. So let's put this in. Yeah, I mean, I can't even remember the point I was making, to be honest. I'm so focused on trying to get these stairs up properly. That was it. Yeah, no, you know, that staircase is probably good enough because, you know, just temporary lighting. We'll think of some better lighting later. But I just want to make. It'd be an absolute disaster if a creeper spawned in here or something, wouldn't it? Fairly certain that's mob safe. There's not really a nook and cranny without a torch now. Then it looks like. Yeah, we're alright. This is mob safe. Must be. That's done. So let's do. I think that is not going through the centre. Brilliant. No, yeah, I don't think it needs to be this big grand staircase because we're limited. We have limited space in the library, and that follows really, like I'm saying, the kind of having this kind of 3-floor circular, elegant library thing is, as I said, quite elegant. Oh, look at those! Got our chickens up on the next floor that we put in. But to be honest, I mean, it's still quite definitely purely functional, and you know there would be more. Which way does that come? It comes from there, doesn't it? There would be more elegant libraries out there. This could be a kind of cheaper version that the guys who live in this area have built, because obviously they're a little bit strapped for cash. They're just farmers, and this is just the neighbouring village that has a library, that has the hotel, that has a few businesses going. Obviously slightly more affluent than the farmers who live on that little island maybe, or who own those wheat fields, but not like, you know, astronomically better off. So, you know, they have this nice library that they're probably very proud of, but it's no, you know, they're not exactly these kind of corporate magnates who have this really expensive, you know, royal library. Maybe one day it'll improve, and one day we will build maybe we together will build a library that's slightly more elegant than this, and that has a big grand staircase, but you need a lot more space. This is taking up a lot of my resources, but that's only because I don't have many systems in place to gain huge amounts of resources. Generally speaking, we should have a couple of farms set up at some point. I would have expected to have them set up by now, but I guess it's just the nature of this series, being an ASMR series, that things take a little bit longer. Which is why I'm trying to get on with things like the Ender Dragon and going to the Nether, because I think I may be taking things a little bit too slowly now. Well, this is going to work out quite nicely. Almost have the exact right number of slabs. Needs more spruce, but we can do that later, can't we? Oh, this has grown quite nicely in the corner, hasn't it? Oh, it's finally grown. Sometimes I feel like they're not even going to grow, they're taking so long. Just trying to think what I want to do then. Do I want to put up the next level now? Or do I want to... I mean, obviously, this is full of library material. Maybe I want to start... I don't want to do anything properly aesthetic just yet. I do want to make sure everything is structurally well before I start doing anything that involves my brain. So now I'm going to have a little think. So I've cut down a bunch of wood, oak and spruce. I cut down one spruce tree. Okay, grab those saplings. Actually, now I'm seeing them drop. Need to replant these. It's very precious indeed. Would like one more. I'll come get it later. Whatever. These aren't growing. Why do they take so long to grow? More sticks. Does anyone know why these spruces are taking so long to grow? I used to remember they used to shoot up like bamboo, really. I feel like I'm forever waiting for them to grow. I mean, I don't really want to cut down that one. That's a nice big one with nice. I mean, look at that, two nice big bushy ones. I like that one. That's quite. That's a small anyway. the saplings has fallen on that tree. So maybe we'll put one down here or something. Yeah, go on then. Go on then. I need to put another one somewhere. Maybe I can chuck it around the back somewhere. I mean, that one's not growing either. Whatever. Let's just see if it grows. I've got all these lined up to cut down eventually. So I've decided that. Oh, also I found out that you do it like this, but you lose one spruce log in the process, which is a bit annoying. But you get wood like that, and I think that that's what I'll use to go around the edges. So, you know, we'll go like that. Although that's the wrong way round. Is that right? Yes, there you go. So that will kind of create a nicer look, I think. So we kind of go. Yep, that's fine. Looks quite nice actually. Obviously need to do one more there, but yeah, we'll do that later. I'm not going to do that now because I've decided that I am now bored of placing wood down, so I'm going to take a little break. And as I said at the start of the episode, just have a quick drink of coffee. It's nice and early in the morning at the moment, about 9 AM. Been recording for about an hour, playing a bit, editing from about 7 actually. I've got a nice little routine going on now. Not that that's any concern to you guys. Just thought you might like to know, might find it interesting. Oh, let's go say hello to the chickens as well. But yeah, I want to take a little break and go do a bit of more fun recording stuff. So, not that building's fun. You know, I love building. This is obviously going to take it. It's going to be quite a long haul of things. Next, we need to do one more floor, and then eventually the roof, and then all the aesthetics in the inside. La 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 la. So I want to do a few kind of chores. We'll start off by feeding these idiots. Let's just chuck the gunpowder in there for a second. We'll pick it up. Don't worry, we will pick it up. Let's go store some of this stuff as well. But yeah, these guys have been severely depleted. The result of that large culling we did a little while ago, about 2 or 3 episodes ago. I don't know if I brought you along to watch that. I hope I didn't. It's always a bit disturbing, sort of slaughtering a good 100 or so cows in about 17 seconds. But we needed the, what's it called? Leather. So there we go. That's life, I'm afraid, guys. But the rest of that weeding, we'll have to do another harvest actually. We'll have to do some planting of these big things. I'll do that off camera. It's definitely not for you to watch. Very, very boring. I'll move this one out of the way. Let's get rid of these sticks. Don't really need those, do we? Let's pop. I think they need like a lot of space to grow. Actually, these things. I think what we'll do is we'll eventually. There's a big pool over this side, like a bit. Oh, it's there. There's this big lake thing. So it's like a big shallow lake. I'm thinking we might sand this bit over, or like around the back where all the sugarcane is. And we'll make that kind of a big functional farm. Obviously, the sugarcane is purely functional. We need it for the paper. So yeah, maybe we'll turn a lot of this, and then we'll create a small kind of manual cactus farm. Eventually, we'll automate these things. Cactus is obviously very easy to automate because it can only grow on sand, which is obviously affected by gravity. So I don't exactly know how the farm works, but I know it's gravity based. I think it's just falling sand and pistons, that sort of thing. Still beyond my comprehension, and not beyond my comprehension, but it's definitely beyond me sort of doing off my own accord. I would definitely need to watch something to do it. these in there. I'll bring some of these with me. I'll put the rest of these in the boxes by the thing. What's it called? By the library, because I don't want to come back here again if I don't need to. Let's pop the gunpowder in here. Get a nice stack of that. Flint and steel. I think we can throw that in the our tools chest there, along with lead and shears and stuff. And that's it. I wanted to get a looting sword. This is why we need the library. Let's what we got. We've got sharpness 5, sweeping edge 2, so it's 3, 2, unbreaking. I'll tell you what. Okay, yeah, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to our little AFK fish farm, because that's where all my books are. I want to stick looting 3 on this sharpness 5, as well as unbreaking. I'm fairly certain we've got these books in here. I think these are the good ones, or not. Maybe these are the bad ones. I know we've got these enchantments somewhere. It's mending. I guess we could put a mending. No, I don't want to put mending on it just yet. We've got 2, by the way. I don't know if I told you I got another one. What was it? Looting, not fortune? Yes, looting. Looting 2. Let's take that one. 3. There's unbreaking. It's got smite on it though. There's a single unbreaking. Sweeping edge. Have we not got another looting? Looting 2. Perfect. And then we will be able to make this. That's looting 2, sweeping edge 2, knockback 2. Dang. We've broken it. Have we got another one somewhere? Yeah, we've got one in our thing, haven't we? I think we've actually got one here. So we do. Brilliant, we need to replace that at some point. Oh my god, this is going to cost a lot. We're going to have enough though, aren't we? That's looting 2, sweeping edge 2, silence 5, knockback 2, unbreaking. It's all worth it. It's all worth it. Oh my good god. This is a hell of a sword, isn't it? Maybe it is worth putting mending on it. We'll be able to do that now. I'm going to have to do some AFK fishing tonight. The last sort of 4 or 5 nights I've not actually done any AFK fishing. Purely because I thought, I've got 70 odd levels, so what's the point? But look at that, just charging. I thought it was going to take sort of like 20 levels, but putting 3 books on it. But we've got looting 3, and that's the good thing. And actually, now that means we probably don't have to do quite so much breeding of the cows, because if you kill 1 cow at this thing, I'm fairly certain you're going to get a whole bunch of just test it out, shall we? Sorry guys. Yeah, look, got 2 from that one, and maybe it isn't quite as impressive as I thought. I'm fairly certain that you get a lot more though. Yeah, I think we're getting a lot more there. Yeah, and that's from just killing a couple of cows. I've actually taken out a fair, I think 3 stacks of more beef there. We'll cook that up. I think I would rather kill beef. I'd rather kill cows than chickens, purely for our love of chickens. But yeah, so what I want to do now, this is looking nice and overgrown, isn't it? I want to get some more trees here. I want to go hunting for ender pearls, so we'll need to wait for night each time, and I'll kind of come back to you as and when. We might actually need some dirt. We need 11. That's not enough. We need it so that when we aggro them, we can hide underneath a little canopy that you go up by 3 and make a tiny little canopy, and underneath that they can't I think actually you can dig one out from the ground and then just kind of go make a little canopy as well. But yeah, okay, I'll come back to you when it's night time. I think we might actually go a little bit further away from the base, so that if we do encounter some creepers or something, we don't end up destroying a bunch of stuff that we've created. I think there's some small plains out here, actually, isn't there? That I've not actually planted a whole ton of trees on. Gosh, it gets dark around here, doesn't it? Actually, the night is already setting in, which is quite useful. To get away from the sugar cane, don't want that to get blown up either. Good thing is that I think I actually wouldn't even really need to protect myself from Enderman. No, I don't think I would I? Because I've actually got good enough armour. It's all pretty damn good stuff. Well, the night's setting in already. Maybe I'll just... There's light down there. Maybe I'll come back when it's... Actually, you can see jungle from here. Wow, I've not realised you can see it from here. When I've actually found an enemy, because it will take a little while, I think. Oh dearie. I don't know if I'm doing this the right way. Probably gonna get soup. I'm not gonna lie, I think that this might be better not as ASMR content. Finally got him. But now I'm being chased by a million different things. At least they've hit each other. Oh no, I've not got enough space in my inventory. Crying out loud. Let's try and find some ground where there aren't a million mobs. I mean, 4 spiders are after me. I set it to hard so that I would increase my chances of finding an Enderman. But my god. I knew that was going to happen. Thank God I've got good armour. This is impossible. I am going to have to. I'm going to have to do this off camera, because this has got to be the most frustrating thing to watch. Right, where the hell were those ender pearls? Let's get rid of the sticks, don't want those. Oh yeah, we've got loads of gunpowder, by the way. Side note. Thankfully the mobs are everywhere. So it's not like they're... Ooh, went the wrong way there. Right, let's find those ender pearls. Let's kill some mobbies as well. Why? Oh my, I once again have like filled my inventory with crap, haven't I? Okay, I think I'm officially making the decision that I'm doing this off camera. It's gonna take so long because no, okay, how about this? It's gonna take longer though. Look at the damage my thing has done, and I think the only reason that I've found it this difficult is because I've had to do it on camera, and it's just, I think that it's yes, okay, it's possible, it's definitely possible, but I don't even think it's particularly relaxing. When I kill these creepers. Oh dear. There you go. I think it's not necessarily hard on hard. Like, I don't think I'm going to die or anything. I'd be very surprised if I did. Actually, it really is more just trying to organise doing it on camera. Oh yeah, the knockback works. Oh yes, get all that gunpowder. Well, at least I know that maybe we don't even need to. with this looting sword, I don't even think I need a creeper spawner. Look at that, 46. I only got that from one night, and I wasn't even focusing on creepers. He blew up an absolute cavern. Why did he? How did it blow up such a massive area? Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on normal mode, so they're going to spawn less frequently. And film the odd one. Let's go with that. And yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Maybe I'll end up filming them all, but that's what I'm going to say for now. Absolute code red. We've found 2 of these, and I've set up the thing. Please no creepers come over. Remember that if anything does happen like that, I will just edit it out so you don't have to be 7 ender pearls. How many do we need? We need to be able to find the actual fortress, whatever it's called. Fortress? Stronghold. We need to be able to find the stronghold. You can see that I'm on normal mode by the way now. So that explains to you why. God, my aim is pretty bad. Yeah, that probably explains to you why there's so few mobs. But they actually, those Endermen, they spawned like immediately when I came into this area. I just saw them pop out of nowhere. Yeah, but so I think you need about 3 or 4 minimum, really, to find the stronghold, because you throw them and they've got like a 50%, oh no, is it 10% chance of exploding in the air? Because you throw them in the air, they go towards, oh, that's the eye of Ender that you need to make. I think you need to use like blaze powder or something. I can't remember. It's something like that. You surround an ender pearl with something, or you surround something with ender pearls. Woo. That was close. Knockback, I love you. $49. How lovely is that? Pick up all this experience as well. Woo. But yeah, I mean, you could do this stuff much earlier game, but you'd have a much higher chance of dying, and I like being able to just wander around and not have that imminent sense of death. I've got a couple more creepers here, let's kill them. Yes, a zombie. See, no more Endermen at the moment. It's good to kind of like just scan the horizon, because sometimes you can aggro one that you didn't even know was there. Which, you know, if you weren't at the level I'm at with my armour. Bloody hell, it's daytime already. Gosh. It's gonna take a while, innit? Maybe I'll go hard here and there. I'm only go 7, so I mean, I really need probably one more night. And I expect we'd have enough. But yeah, there's no more Endermen that I can see. Zombies, they aggro to you from so far away, much further away than like creepers or skeletons that they see from just miles away, don't they? Is that actually a thing, or have I made that up in my head? I swear I saw a creeper here. Or did I see the sugarcane and mistake it? So I apologise, but yeah, I got really bored. That was really boring. It took me 2 nights to get, well, to be fair, I have 20 now, so that's pretty good. But for the first night, I didn't find a single Enderman. I just killed creepers the entire time, and a couple of witches, so I've got a stack and a half of gunpowder, which is pretty good. I actually need to go and take these down now, but the first night, or the second night I suppose, the first night after when I left you just now, I couldn't find a single one. Honestly, they just weren't spawning. and I must have been running around for ages, like letting them have space to spawn and stuff, but no, not a single one, which is a little bit annoying. And obviously with only 2 in the end from the first night, I was thinking this really is going to take ages. And I actually put it on hard as well, and they still didn't spawn. But in the next night, so the second night since I left you, just then, I think about 6 or 7 I managed to get, so I killed them. That's how I got these ender pearls. But again, I didn't think they were dropping quite as many, because sometimes when you go to the end, you can get like, you know, just so many ender pearls from killing one ender. You can get like 3 or 4. So I killed in total about 10. I only got 20. I suppose that's 2 each. I suppose, but you know, looting 3, I thought I'd get a little bit more. I get the right way here. How do I get home? I've taken down all the things now, though. I'm lost. Well, whatever. I think that's probably going to be the end of the episode. We're gonna in the next episode we're gonna do a bit more in the library. Maybe set up, or at least start the sheep pen, so that we can eventually make a wool, the ASMR logo, which I think would be quite cool. And then we obviously need wool for the chicken head. I think that's what we'll use. Probably we'll use wool for that as well. There we go. That's the, oh, of course, there's the library. Right, it's looking pretty big from distance, isn't it? You can see the stairs in the east wing, and the west wing actually peeking above the surface. Need to do something for that portal as well. Give it a little room. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll also use these ender pearls to find the nearest stronghold, and then start thinking about how we can take on the ender dragon. If anyone wants to come over to my house and do the ender dragon for me, I'd be very grateful. But in the likely event that someone doesn't offer to do that for me, I will be doing it, and will, you know, I'll take your suggestions on how you want me to do it. So yeah, anyway guys, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.